Greetings. What's up, y'all? So, it's a little chilly in my house, but I'm gonna come give a quick download on this Jamal and Lynn situation because I want y'all to watch it on YouTube. Those of you that miss it. First thing I would like to say is, I got this download about Jamal and that girl Lynn. How long I've been on TikTok? 2 years? 2 or 3 years, right? I'm gonna say 2 years. When I first started seeing them, I got that download about her. But I didn't put it out yet. I blocked her, and I wanted to go see if y'all can go see. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I blocked her. I tried to go through my block list on here, but my block list long as hell with a bunch of NPCs and weird activities as people. So I'm gonna just jump straight into it today because this how I know it's even more spiritual. I just woke up from a nap, not even 10-15 minutes ago. When I went to sleep, I was chilling. I post my videos, my content, and I leave it be. I comment for that day, respond to the video the day of. I don't speak of downloads 5-6 days in a row. That's not what I do. My job is to give the divine message about the situation, release it, and let y'all do what the fuck y'all need to do with the rest. When I took my nap, Jamal visited me in the dream world. He visited me. His soul is split into two. But when he visited me in a dream, it was like I'm looking at him and I'm looking at his baby mama, the Lynn lady. I'm going to say her name, Lynn. I'm looking at him and I'm looking at Lynn. They're sitting in a room, right? In this room, I don't know what color their room is. I don't watch pretty much any of their content. Every blue moon, I see it, and it's the divine ancestors and the divine guides. I'm going to say the divine guides. The divine guides reminding me why I should post a download about this young man. Anywho, I don't know what color their room is. I'm seeing beige. Some beige color walls and a nice looking bed. The bed look a little royal. And it's a chair in a room. Jamal was sitting in a chair. He was thrown in the chair. And he found Lynn and a friend, or Lynn and his friend, or Lynn and a man that he knew of, a brother figure or something. Lynn and that man was doing the do. And Jamal was sitting there watching them two do the do with tears in his eyes red. She and that man did the do in front of Jamal in the room with him, right? Not only that, it showed me the mom on top of Jamal. This is what it's showing me in a dream, y'all. Now, when I wake up from my nap, I look at my phone. I go use the bathroom, wash my hands. I come back in, lay back down for a second, look at my phone again. And all these videos popping up about these. I know TikTok petty. TikTok messy in the motherfucker. As soon as you speak of something, they bring in all the algorithm, all the proof. This is also the spirit realms that's controlling TikTok as well. Letting us know that what I spoke of is motherfucking facts. And when I put my judgment on something, you got to understand something about K Nirvana. And if y'all ain't recently here and you think it's some cloutation shit, baby, go check the numbers. Because it's not even about facts, honestly speaking. But when I got this message and this confirmation to do this, when I go back on TikTok, bro, everybody's speaking of it now. Because one thing about me, my judgment is pure. And the judgment I'm gifted to look upon or call upon somebody's life or how they're doing certain things, The universe listen to me. They hear me because they know K Nirvana not about to get out here and make up lies. She's not trying to go out here and clout chase. She's not finna tear down a happy home. She's not finna play these games with people to destroy people, reunions and unions. No. I've been seeing wickedness in that woman. Her mother is also wicked than a motherfucker. She's a seed of wicked. She's a rotten egg. You know how you go to the market and you buy you a carton of eggs? And when you good with the eggs, but as soon as you crack one open, it reeks the whole house. You like, ooh, wait, hold on. I know y'all done bought a carton of eggs one day and you had one rotten egg in there. That's her. Let me tell you something. She wanted a child with that man so bad. This is why I say his soul is split in two. A little bit of his soul is in that child, and a little bit of his soul is with himself. He's what you call, he's outside of himself. So he's like in a walking coma, but he can still do certain things. The magic the root work that they played on this boy, they intended for him to pass away. Why this woman was if you listen to Lynn's words in her interviews on these lives, when she keeps saying the people don't like me, she know it. People don't like me. They just jealous of our relationship. We a good looking couple. I don't mean to boost your bubble, Lynn, but I can get up on this app and show a little bit more than you, and I got extra belly fat, baby. It ain't got shit to do with the way you look or he look, because baby, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna talk to, I don't know who need to tell her, but I'm not gonna be the one to tell her. All I'm gonna say is look in the mirror for once. It has nothing to do with jealousy of the way you and that man look, baby. You ain't finna get up here and gaslight us, because for one, I got this download years ago, but I didn't speak on it because I kept it safe. But I asked the spirit realm when I was in a dream, because I'm asking them questions now. Well, I'm having a dream about them now, but I want to ask this question because the last time it just was a channel message when I scrolled through their page and I was on her live and I got this eerie feeling in my back. And then my body, and then my stomach started cramping up, and I'm like, hold the fuck on. What is this energy with her? It's a cloaking spell. She switched spots. She looked like she is of the light, and he looked like he's just ill. That's the patient, and that's the caregiver. Ashe, that's the spell you like to use. But really, you're the fucking patient, and he really the financial caregiver. Clock that T. And the reason why I'm coming up here charging is because when you fuck with the divine chosen ones, I have every right to condemn your ass to whatever the fuck it is you're trying so hard to hide. Now she getting up here, everybody jealous of me. The man was like, why do you think everybody is jealous of y'all? Because we good looking. No, you're speaking your truth, but you're projecting it on others. You're the jealous one. You was jealous of his fortune. You was jealous of his fame. You was jealous that he was never fully interested in you. He was in love with another woman, and the other woman that he was in love with has a beautiful, bright spirit. And no, I didn't pull no cards on this. No, I didn't go and search up all the information. I don't even know much about them, honestly speaking. I'm telling y'all what spirit gave me. I couldn't even tell. I see a little bits and pieces of their house, the living room and stuff like that when I was on there. But when he just came in my dream, this what made me get up and give y'all a full download so y'all can catch it on YouTube. And the full download will be on YouTube. And I don't, listen, one thing about me, a lot of people was on my comments too saying, I've been seeing this, I wanted to say something, but I didn't. For some reason, I didn't say nothing. Because you got to understand something about me. I don't give a damn how people feel when I put these downloads up. When spirits and souls come to me, I have to put that out there. I have to give the download. If I don't give the download, it will stagnate me. If I don't speak of what the gods is telling me to speak of, it will constantly keep coming up in my life. I got different shit to talk about. I got different shit to put out. So when it's constantly keep coming on my desk, I'm like, Spirit, I don't know. I don't want to really talk about that. It's a touchy situation. You know, she got a lot of people under this cloaking spell. But Spirit said, K Nirvana, this is what we signed. This is what you signed the contract and said you was going to do. You have the eyes to see it. Others have the eyes to see it. But once you seal the deal on what's going on, everything else will come crashing. You can possibly save his life. So let me tell you what's going to happen with Jamal. We all like to hear the story at the end. Right now, he's playing like he really don't understand completely. The reason why all of this is coming out now around April, didn't he get, I seen a clip when they said his incident happened in April a few years back, right? The reason why all of this is coming back out is because the universe must complete the truth. They must remind those how easily it is to deceive one another. The reason why they're getting, the mom and Lynn is out here pushing this agenda so hard that he was a cheater, he was the this, he was the that, is because they know their time is up. See, the cloaking spell has lifted. And that's why they're trying to create a humiliation ritual to embarrass him and make it seem as if he has been the problem. But even that itself is backfiring. See, he's figuring it out. His soul is now returning back to his body. And people keep saying she the reason why he's still standing. She saved him, his family. And I do, listen, I'm going to say this. There is some truth in that. His family is toxic too. This is why it's so easy for deceivers and wicked people to come into your life, because you be already programmed to identify or attract karmic people, because you probably had karmics in your life. And it's in your DNA to attract a karmic Jezebel woman, attract a Jezebel mother. It's in your DEA to connect to those type of things. So he wasn't able to all the way release that, but he still wasn't fully attracted to her. He couldn't understand why he was attracted to her. His soul is returning to him. He will fully walk. He will fully be able to speak. He is clicking out of it, and they can sense it. He will tell everything. He can read. He can write. This is some things he's hiding from them for a reason. He's playing the innocent role with them for a reason, because they be attacking him behind closed doors. I'm seeing that they will take the clothes that they bought him from his money. I'm seeing that they will barely feed him. They will cook burnt food and feed him burnt shit. I'm seeing that they will just throw juice at him and say, here. So this can have something to do with revenge she has, but this is also, she was assigned to his life. But all is being revealed. His family will speak, but his family will give a lot of truth. His county where he lived at was in on this as well. And everybody thought she was doing a beautiful deed. And this is what she wanted. Now, the good thing about all of this, when he started and began to be away from her, two things can happen to him. This is what Spirit telling me. Now, I don't know what y'all go do with the rest, but Spirit said he either will pass away or he will become the strongest he has ever been. He will still have a cane, or he will still need some assistance every blue moon. But he will be able to have his own apartment, his own place. He will. You ever see them people that have disability? They have their own stuff, but they have caregivers. He will have the proper needs that he needs. And the death that I'm seeing, it could either be a spiritual death as well, where his old self was spiritually die. See, right now, when I say he's in the midst of two souls, he's stuck in between his past soul and his now soul. So, and his son has a piece of his soul. What is his spirit? Jamal has a grandmother on the other side. He was a grandmother's boy. I don't know if y'all should go do y'all research after this. Jamal was a grandmother's boy. His grandmother passed away. She's here. I apologize for my living room being quite a mess. I'm doing some spring cleaning. His grandmother is divinely guiding this situation to close. She's praying over every vessel of his bone. She is the reason why he's able to get up and still do what he do. He did get some assistance and physical help from Lynn and her mother. But Jamal was going to make a comeback regardless if they helped or not. He's destined to be here. This is his story. Everything that was taken from him will be given back to him. The grandmother said they tried to put him in a sunken place. She said, but her baby is waking up. She said, believe everything you hear that has anger with it. Anger. So when Lynn speak with all this anger, that is because the truth is behind that. When his family is speaking with this anger, the truth is behind that. They're expressing themselves. Why is it that you want me to speak of this situation? I trust you. I trust what you see. That girl is the reason why he even got in the situation he was in. She said if he would have kept his in his pants, all of this would have been avoided. She said dirty scum. His grandmother have a mouth like his cousin. But his grandmother, he was a grandmother's boy. He was a grandmother's boy. His grandmother is here with him. He got a whole flock of ancestors with him. Jamal had a beautiful spirit, y'all. He have a beautiful spirit. He have a very going spirit. And this spirit that he possessed, he would have took care of her. He would have took care of everything. But see, some people don't care how much you do for them. Some people simply want all of what you have. And even the shit you cannot even give to them. Some people come in your life and they want to own you. They want you to be their pet. Something about when the grandmother, when Lynn's mother said he worshiped the ground I walk on. No. She want him to worship her. These women are Jezebelic women. These are the descendants of karmic Eves. These women are I don't think I should say that. The grandmother has spoken again. She says stanky puss. You ever heard your grandparents say that? Get your little stanky puss over here. You get what I'm saying? That's what the grandmother just said. I ain't got shit to make up, baby. I ain't got to make up nothing. She said this. I did want to say it. Yeah, that's confirmation of wind chimes. The grandmother is here indeed. She's like a brown or little darker skinned lady. He got a few grandmothers, but she is the one that's most in charge of his life because she bathed him. She gave him spiritual baths when he was a baby. She kissed on every part of his forehead, his little cheeks, his little feet, his hands. She feel like she failed him. She said, I always knew he'd be something. But I never thought this would happen. She said she tried to warn him about her. Jamal was having dreams about the shit that Lynn and her mother was doing. So all this stuff that she's doing, he was having dreams before he even really engaged and fully got connected with her. He was having dreams that he was gonna get set up or something was gonna happen with it. And honestly, it really you have to pay attention to how much you attract when you with somebody. If you're with somebody, even friends, family, whoever, if you know when you by yourself, you attract all different things. Because when you a chosen one, you attract the evil entities. You attract good things. You attract bees. You attract flies. You attract nets. You attract good and bad. But you have to have the discernment to be able to discern what's for you and what's not for you. But when you're truly gifted, you will attract wicked women, and the moment you lay with them, your discernment will be off key. And when you start to lay with these wicked women or be around wicked friends, now all of a sudden everything happening negatively in your life. You go to McDonald's, you've been going to that McDonald's for years, and now all of a sudden when you go there with your new partner, they got attitudes there now. They don't want to give you your food fresh, right? All of a sudden, you got a nice girlfriend. She got a beautiful body, body. But now, everywhere you go, niggas want to fight you. Or you get with a good person that has a God aura and is sent from the gods. And everywhere you go, it feel like you walking on flowers. You're heaven on earth. Everywhere you go, every time you turn around, you're manifesting more abundance. You coming in contact with more beautiful things. You had a beautiful child from the chosen realms. Everything went smoothly. It probably a little bumps in the road, but everything else just went perfectly. You're not who you be around. Who you be around attract. You ever heard that saying? I told my son or my who to stop hanging with that person, because sometimes the bullet, it will miss the person it's intended for and hit the chosen one. Some people are here to drag you through your death when you don't even deserve it. You are who you are. But who you be around in this life, it really matters. Be careful who you say I do to. Be careful who you say I love and I got their back for the rest of our life. Be careful with that. Because I can tell you right now, when I'm by myself, I can discern things quickly and either transmute it or dispute it. Ashe? But if I'm with somebody and I know the energy is shifting, but the moment I'm with you, everything else going wrong. My outfit ripped. My legs ain't right. I put lotion on. They ashy. We get into a fight when we go to the club. When usually I just went to the club and bar by myself 2 weeks ago and I ain't had no issues. These are the things that you need to pay attention to in this life. If he would have left Lynn alone and went to that and stayed with that woman that he was connected to, spiritually, I truly believe everything that he's going through would have been avoided. And if he still would have been in like a little pow situation, he would have been glazed. You get what I'm saying? All of this is spiritual. From him even getting pow in his head, that is a sign of somebody attacking your crown. They don't want you to think. See, when you attack that crown can operate and not have you speak. You can't think for yourself completely. You can't speak. You can't even remember the shit that you felt when you was really with this person. Your intuition is off guard. You don't know a bad dream from a good dream. You don't know how to this or that. You barely can smell the wickedness on people. You get what I'm saying? So when you see how even him being pow was still a spiritual attack, I had to say, you know what, Spirit? Look at this shit. Look at this. This is one of the messiest motherfucking cases I have ever laid eyes on. Look at it. It got spell work and root magic and death spells written all over this shit. And Spirit said, that's why we chose and trust your judgment. And I said, the reason, I get it now. The reason why I didn't speak of this download when I first got it a few years ago, because it simply wasn't time. It wasn't time. Because I would go blame myself, but Spirit said, no, don't do that. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame us. It was not time. We gave you the download back then, but we knew when we gave it to you this fourth time, because they didn't say it, they gave it to me a few times, but they knew when they gave it to me this fourth time that I was going to be like, you know what, let me just go say it, because if I don't, they're going to constantly keep repeating it to me throughout the years, you know? And the one thing I don't want to do is play with stagnation. And I will speak of downloads the day I put it up there. I will probably speak to a little comments the day or a day after. If you are new here, I do not go on and on and on and on and on every day about the download that I put out a few days prior to what I'm doing. That's not how it works in the spiritual world. You get the download, you speak of it, you release it, you let it go, and you move forward so that other downloads can have room to come to you. I didn't know why his spirit came to me in a nap today. I did speak. I do kind of know. I'm not going to say I don't know. I did know why, because I did finally speak on the download. But when his soul came to me and showed me, he summoned me and showed me what took place in front of him. This man was breaking when she did that nasty shit in front of him. And he was just laying in a chair. He was just leaning back in the chair, just watching it. And he was crying. All of this is about to be exposed. And everything that I'm saying is going to be exposed by many different others. And it was already being exposed by others, but she kept putting this cloaking spell up to make y'all believe she was just this sweet, innocent person. In certain videos, you will see the way she truly see him. She'll look at him like, right? Pay attention to that. But the reason why I was a little irritated when I first did the video, I first started this live, because I see what she's doing. She's trying to put wool over everybody's eyes and make it about looks and jealousy and things like that. And she's trying to manipulate the chosen ones at this time, because she and her mother know their time is up. Their time is up. And the person she is entangled with is connected to Jamal as well. So it could be a really close friend of his, but I'm picking up that this was going on for years. I'm picking up that they done did some stuff together. So it was a lot of deep shit, a lot of freaky Jezebel shit that went on in their union, baby. This is how you know she was never nothing but a karmic. She was supposed to have him under the spell without the medical. Yes, that's what it was. Did he really sleep with the mom before he got... It showed me the mom on top of him. So it could have been after. Because when she's on top of him, he's looking how he looked now. This was the dream I just had when I took my nap, y'all. It showed me her on top of him. So this is after. She didn't like him before. Go watch the video. She didn't like him before. And that's to seal the curse too, to throw out that negative energy. She didn't like him before all of this happened. Once she seen that the spell worked and they were able to get some funds out of him, that's when everything worked. But the mother, she was confronted by the gods. The gods came to that mother, Lynn mother, and told her she better stop or she will lose her life to a heart attack. This is what they said to her. And she can probably vouch for this if she sees it. She'd probably be scared out of her mind. They told her to stop and leave him alone and stop it. Return him over. See, right now, it's a spiritual war going on, y'all, where they don't want to let God's people go. They don't want to let us go. This don't have nothing to do with race, but it have a lot to do with race as well. It's a balance between it. Bye. Okay, bye. You go get something to eat. This is what it was. You get what I'm saying? And for anybody saying, my child hungry, my child ate already. They just hungry because they bored. Just put on some clothes and go outside and play. Anywho, this was after. She lay with him after. Because, you know, she do a lot of changing, a lot of things. She probably seen one of the morning, you know, the morning rises. And the mom got a little, This is so sad. It's like I can almost see everything that he's endured. I can see it. And honestly speaking, he didn't deserve it. Even though he could have cheated in the past before his situation, this has nothing to do with it. Why do y'all get mad at somebody else's free will to do what the fuck they're gonna do? When my children's dad cheated on me, the righteous woman would do is pray for him and get the fuck out of his way before he give you something you can't get rid of. Not go do no love spell to keep the motherfucker because he got $500 extra than me. Not do a love spell because I don't want to see him with nobody else. And if I have to, I'd rather see him DED. No, we ain't finna do that. Why do y'all get so, loyalty? Even in the ancient times, we didn't give a damn about that type of shit. Only here today they do. It's the loyal part of things, ashe. But when it come down to reproduction and reproduce, in a masculine and a woman and different women, there's a lot of different things that was practiced. And to be honest with y'all, I told y'all this years ago, months ago. When a masculine man cheats on you, sometime, baby, it ain't that you ain't got the good, because that's the reason why he keep coming back, because it's good. The reason why the masculine man cheat is because he's not getting healing from you. He's only getting good and sloppy from you. You don't give him the healing because you don't like yourself. You haven't tapped into your divine feminine chi. You ain't tapped into your spiritual abundance. You don't know who you are. So men that craves spiritual women will cheat on you because you're not his soulmate. His true mate will get with him, tame him, and they will live happily a little bit ever after. Ashe? Any man that's cheating on you, it could be because he either want to break you down, he has an addiction, or he simply is craving healing from spiritual women that can heal him. And this is known fact. Do your own work. This don't got nothing about you not having no good, because your shit could be the best. But if you're not healing him, if you're not feeding him the proper spiritual milk from God, ashe, or just feeding him abundance or protection or praying for him, if you're not doing that, he will always seek outside of you. And if he's low vibrational, this can go both ways, ashe. If he's low vibrational, he could be draining you from your spirituality. Even low vibrational men will stay with a chosen one even when he's still cheating, because he's pulling some spiritual energy from you so he can walk around looking holified, ashe. So it don't matter. We are the receivers. They are the givers, and you see why. But also they can take from us a little bit too. Especially when you don't know who you are. That's why when I see women with the baddest shapes ever, so pretty, but attitude be so funky, and her man got wondering eyes, but somehow he always lock eyes on me. It's because he craves healing. Okay? So when y'all go do spell work on men, love spells on men that's cheating and already doing that stuff, that love spell will turn and he will begin to hate you and begin to think about planning your burial, okay? Because he never really seen you in that light. Because he knew somewhere down the line he had somebody else out here. And if men have, and men need to hold themselves accountable too, women too. Because they will lay with a man and lay with a woman when they know they don't love them. You don't have a connection with them. When a guy, you think the guys didn't make all of us with a pair? When some people get here and be like, I think I don't got no lover. No, you just don't love yourself enough. The gods made us together. Me and you and your person was made together. Either he was made a few years before or a few years after you, or the same time. Some people be finding their soulmates in kindergarten. Some people be attracting their soulmates in the church at 6 years old. And next thing you know, they grow up together. It happens differently for everybody. Even the wicked has a partner. The karmic, she has a karmasculine, huh? Okay? They somehow will be able to work together. This is what's going on in the spiritual community. If you don't let if you don't let the chosen masculine or feminine go, because your attachment and you just don't want to see them happy with their soulmate, you will either lose your life or they will lose their life. The universe is causing deep separation from karmics. This all that's happening. If you with your soulmate, you gonna have a little rebirth and that's it. Probably have another baby right now. But if you are with a karmic, the universe is trying so hard to pull you from that karmic, because that's not who you're supposed to be with. You have somebody that's praying for you before they even meet you. You have somebody that's saving all they love for you. Somebody saving themselves for you. Do you see them separating? Yeah, they already separated. They've been separated for some time now. They've been separated for some time. Now, if you're talking about Jamal Lynn, they've been separated for some time. She never seen him. Honestly, it was all just greed. She never loved him completely. If she loved him completely, their child would have came out a love child. See, love children don't come out with much complications. You know, they come out okay, perfect. Not to bring her children in there because that baby is innocent. But the signs are there. Talking about thanks, mother, but where they at though? When you start finding yourself and looking into yourself, you will know where they at. You will know all along. You will know your person before you even have full conversations with them. Because once you know yourself completely, your masculine and feminine side, you will know your person's story before they even tell you that. Your person is made with you, so they're connected to you spiritually, even if you have not crossed paths with them just yet. So if you're not ready to do shadow work, if you're not ready to go in within yourself, but Baltimore is so trash, well, maybe your person ain't in Baltimore. Maybe you got them dreams to move and you never did. You're not listening to your intuition. So don't blame your connection and union on what's going on in your life. Nobody said you had to be stuck in Baltimore. Nobody said you had to be stuck in these counties. And if you ever got the push or somebody or spirit or you had a dream about moving and traveling, do it. See, y'all make up a bunch of excuses instead of doing the work. And then if you want to try to be sarcastic and try to say, oh, we're here. I'm not here to be the God in your life. I'm here to just give you the message and you do the rest of the work. Because I know I did a lot of private readings for women, a year ago. And 2 of them, maybe 3 of them are engaged right now, probably married now. One of them had a baby, a boy. I knew it was a boy. The other one had a girl, and I knew it was a girl. And I have one, Buttercup, that is about to give birth. And she's with her person, and I told her that was her person. And I said, I don't want to tell you much, but I think he got something for you. So at the end of the day, it's never when and how and where and why. I can just give you the message, and you do the rest of the work. We ain't finna throw tantrums because it ain't came to us yet. We go sit there and do the work for ourselves. I'm going to love on me a little bit more. I'm going to love on everything else. I'm going to work on myself. Do I fully believe that I can be in a relationship if I need to work on myself? If you know you still got shit you need to do, work on yourself. Some people feel like if I ain't got $20,000 in the bank, if I ain't owning a house, if I don't got stable income, I shouldn't be thinking about no man right now. If I can barely keep my house clean by myself, I shouldn't be thinking about no man right now. You got to hold yourself accountable, and it starts with you. Some of y'all just got out of breakup. Some of y'all just got off y'all little sneaky link shit last night, and you talking about where your person at. You can't reach him if you getting off somebody else's shit. You still need to heal the fact that you keep running to your urges instead of just sitting back, cleansing your body, letting it relax. And letting your muscles relax, then you'll have it. You've been celibate for 2 years. I don't mean to put, put belt to ass, but I will have to. And one thing about me, when people be like, be careful with these downloads you be putting up, because they might come for you. They fans might come for you. Baby, I do not care. I don't. I knew when I signed this contract to come on this earth and bring balance, I knew it was going to come with a lot of different darts, different colors. White, black, rainbows, sharp, not so sharp. I knew darts was going to be headed my way. I knew it can possibly put me in situations where I will always be gang stalked. I knew this. I knew people was going to eventually try to charge up against me physically. I knew this. But I don't give a damn. Not one bit. When it come down to the chosen ones, you ask me why I'm so passionate about it, because all chosen ones have a connection. All 144, it's like the movie Jumper. We can feel when you took one of our people. Just like the devil can feel when you touch theirs. We can feel when you harm one of our people. And it hurts us. It feels like something has been taken. We can tell when you're trying to set our people up. We can tell when you're trying to put them back into illusions. We can tell when you simply want us to delete ourselves. This is why we're here. And it's not just me. I am one of the great mothers, but it's 12 of us. So it's 11 others. And the great mother, what she do is she bring balance to this planet, whether those like it or not. I used to go to school as a teenager off subject. And I used to tell people in the school, I don't give a fuck who you are. I didn't come on this planet. I ain't come to this school to be liked by everybody. I came here to really do God's work. And that's exactly what I'm doing. See, I don't work for God. Me and God work together, hand in hand. It's my best friend. We work together. All I have to do is fast, and we have a beautiful conversation. And most of the time, I don't have to fast, since people wanted to play with that illusion of fasting too. I don't have to. All I have to do is go deep within, silence my soul, my body, my spirit, and disconnect from the physical realm. And next thing you know, I'm up there in a chair in a golden room filled with the gods. Vibration so high, if you ain't pure, it will burn you. Okay? Sirens, 911, confirmation. Every time I speak, the government let me know they listening. They do some sirens and shit. Last time I went outside last year and I did a song to the spirit realms, the wicked went crazy to the point somebody ran into a tree down the street and the tree got knocked over. Yep. So we get deep in the astrals when dealing with me. And do I give a damn about the opinions of others? No, I take it into consideration that you are using your throat chakra just a little bit. You're not using it to uplift others. You're using it to do evil upon people. But that's fine. Have your opinions. Because transmuters truly know how to transmute whatever you say. And we can accomplish more. Been waiting to catch your live. You have? I like you, you're real. Thank you, baby. I heard your cat meow when you was giving a download. I don't have a cat no more, y'all. It could be a spiritual cat. I do have a cat that passed away back in the day. But that was the sirens. The sirens, the wind blowing, and the wind chimes. It's silent now. But I want to teach y'all something real quick. When you hear it silent like this in the universe, in the spirit, learn how to physically and spiritually silence yourself. So you silence it. And now it picked back up. So when I hear the silence and I silence myself, that's because Spirit said, enough. You spoke of everything you needed to. You don't have to keep going, or else you would just repeat the same shit you already said earlier. And we don't have time to keep repeating shit, Ashe. We ain't no broken record. But I want to tell you this. All karmics must release the chosen ones. If you are with a karmic twin flame, you're being released. Masculine men, be aware. These karmics don't really want to let you go. They will try to take your life and build an investigation on you first. Be aware of this. Feminines, I have a download for you next, but right now, this is about the masculines. I do a lot for the women. I stand with women, always. The ones that ain't even where they need to be. Even if you are a fallen goddess, I still love you at every journey. Just get the fuck away from me and don't bring that karmic shit my way. You get what I'm saying? Hey, just because I don't respect you, that don't mean I'm quick to disrespect you. Ashe, that ain't my job to fix everybody. But as me being who I am, I love you at every journey of yourself, because you could be a karmic today and in your divine feminine energy tomorrow. So it's never that. But I want to say this. Karmic twin flames, the universe is forcing these connections to end. They will end tragically or they will end gracefully. Once that divine masculine literally get his first kiss from his divine feminine, or just come home to the divine feminine, he will be protected for the rest of his remaining life. See, the divine feminine now, she's fearless. She's ready for war. The karmic has nothing. She can do nothing. Her smile, her innocent laughter, her beautiful words that don't match her spirit, it can never work on a divine feminine. The moment the masculine come around his feminine, all karmics will be removed. That's how deep we are right now. Masculines, these karmics will have a problem with letting you go. Make sure, even though you go through your silence with your divine feminine, make sure you keep that connection with her. Because having that connection to your true God-ordained kingdom spouse and beautiful mother, divine feminine mother, the more protected you are on this realm. See, the divine feminine protects you in the spirit realm. And the masculine is supposed to protect us in the physical. Nobody will be able to touch the chosen ones unless we allow them to touch us. Be careful who touch you. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Remember, I don't care if you think it's for clout or not. This ain't about that. I just have to get the message out there. And now that I got it out, I feel energized. And even from his spirit, this is how you know Jamal is very powerful, because I went through a nap. And I'm doing spring cleaning. I can show y'all my living room right now, but I ain't going to show y'all that. I'm doing spring cleaning where I'm moving all the boots and the winter clothes. It's all packing up and getting put up. And when I went down for a nap, I knew Spirit was saying, no, we need you to see something. See, usually when I get these channeling messages, I channel it and it's like deja vu. I see it while I'm awake. But Spirit said, no, we need you to go to sleep to see what really took place. He sure enough came in a dream and let me know what was going on. I sent all love to him. I sent healing and powerful energy to him. And I sent a release form. Lynn and your mother. Release God's people. You can keep the money. You can keep the monetary gain. You can keep your child. Release God's people. This is a service announcement for you. If you do not release him, you will have to sacrifice something you love, Lynn. So, in this sacrifice that you will have to make, it is already being prepared in the kitchen of Spirit. They will make the decision for you. Lynn Mother, whatever your name is, don't really care to know it. I know your name I know the name of your spirit, Jezebel. Lynn Mother, If you do not release God's people, you will have a heart attack. And this is just what they showed me. Because your heart is filled with wicked, and it's not pure. And having a wicked heart will never hurt the innocent people that you attack. It will only damage and hurt you. Let them go. Free them. Release the bold contracts that you created on this physical realm. Release him to a home, if that is what it is. Because in his home, he will gain his conscience. And you know this already. Because you've been playing with the mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the chosen of them all? You was never able to produce chosen children. So you wanted to take somebody else's chosen child. Jamal's grandmother is here. She's holding his hand, filled in a circle of maybe 13 people. They're pulling him out of the sunken place you placed him in. You that educated your daughter to do what you do. It's all crashing. The humiliation rituals you're doing, you're only humiliating yourself. Ashe, peace, love, and blissfulness, he will rise. And we also got to add this darkness. We need darkness. Nothing grow in the light, only in the dark. Ashe.